Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We finally have another coin from France. Actually, we have a few of them here. And the one we're going to focus on is the lightest, and I say lightest with kind of quotation marks, French coin ever. And when I say the lightest, I mean in terms of how much it weighs and how big it is the lightest material ever used in a French coin, and it is the lightest weight of any French coin in relationship to its size. So what coin is that? Well, here it is. It's the 5 francs coin from 1949. You see up here, RF, Republique Francaise, 5 francs, 1949. We see the mint marks here, and then we see this kind of wreath going around the outside. Kind of interesting geared inner rim. If we tip it up, we see that it's smooth, and if we flip it over, we see that it says Republique Francaise here, and then down here we have the engraver's name. And when we look at the engraver's name, you notice that they have the initial, which is of course the A, and that's André Marie, and his last name, Lavrillier, I believe it is. Lavrillier. And so this coin from the French Republic was made from 1949 till 1952. It's made of all aluminum. So that's the trick, right? This is the lightest. If you hold this up in your hand, it's like it doesn't even have anything in your hand. It weighs about as much as the aluminum foil you might put over a pie to keep it warm. Or it weighs way less than an aluminum pie plate, I'll tell you that. How much does it weigh in terms of the other coins? Well, here's one that you saw earlier, and that's the 1/2 franc coin from France. And this is, of course, the 1986 1/2 franc. So the 5 francs from 1949 weighed 3.5 grams. The half franc coin from 1986 weighs 4.5 grams. In other words, this coin here weighs a gram more than this coin, and it's just this little tiny thing. And when we tip over the course, we see that we have the sewer on here, and that's Oscar Roty's the sewer. And if we blow it way up, we can actually see the O Roty, R-O-T-Y, right down here. One thing these two coins have in common is that they get worn very easily. So this aluminum coin kind of gets there's no shine to it. You lose a lot of detail, and these half franc coins just get all kind of chipped up like this. Now, the half franc coins, they took them out of circulation on February 17th, 2002, of course, when the euro came in. And this coin here, the 5 franc coin, they took it out of circulation much earlier. They took it out on October 1st, 1966. This is actually a pretty good version of the 5 franc coin, and so many people are going to say, well, what's the value on this? Well, unfortunately, 1949 was the biggest year ever for 5 franc coins from this series. They made 203.25 million. So 203 plus million of these. Right now, this coin in this shape is probably worth a little under $1, and that's only because it has such great detail, and it's obviously a circulated coin. If you want an expensive, if you're looking for a really rich kind of 5 franc coin, look for the 1952 5 franc coin, which looks just like this, except it's probably going to be a lot shinier because people took them and hid them and held them because they knew it was the last year of them. They only made 4 million, and it's worth somewhere between $35 and $50 if you can find a 1952 version of this coin. But this one right here is worth under $1. Now, what about some older coins? You saw this one here from before. This is an old 5 centimes coin from 1989. This looks like it might weigh less, and it turns out that it does weigh slightly less. This one with the hole in it, not even a whole coin here, weighs 3 grams, and the one below it weighs 3.5 grams. But, and this is the big but, this one here is 19 millimeters in diameter, And the 5 franc coin is way, way bigger. And any guesses? Well, it turns out it's 31. So 31 millimeters in diameter, 19 millimeters in diameter. The half franc coin is 19.5 millimeters in diameter. And if we want to look at it in relationship to a modern coin, let's look at the 1 euro cent coin. Here's the 1 euro cent coin. Look how tiny it is compared to the big old 5 franc coin. So here's the 1 euro cent from 2004. And again, if we look at this, we'll see that it has the engraver's initials down here, and it's F. Cotillard, I believe. And that is Fabien Cotillard, who did this one. And is a 2004. And we see that RF, the Republique Francaise, and then we have the mint marks down here, and the face here, which is a young feminine Marianne, rather than the older kind of classical Marianne with the hair wreath and the big hair here. So this coin here, the 1 euro cent, weighs 2.3 grams. So it's definitely smaller in weight, but it weighs about 2/3 the weight of this, and it is about, I don't know, 1/5 the size in terms of area. So the most modern coin that comes closest to this coin here is somewhere between the 2 euro cent in weight and the 5 euro cent in weight. It weighs a little bit more than the 2 euro cent, the modern one, and weighs a little bit less than the 5 euro cent. So there it is. The lightest coin ever? Yes, if you're looking at it in terms of size and materials, this aluminum. The smallest French coin ever in terms of weight, that's probably going to be this one or one of the other ones that came in somewhere in the 3 gram or less mark. But if you compared and said which one was the smallest, you'd probably pick this one. But if you said which one weighs the least in terms of its size, you're going to have to take the aluminum. Again, that's all we have from DC Coinwell International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.